What's happening, YouTube? It's Crypto Mitch here. We're continuing our Crypto Jobs series, and today we're going to be looking at how do you become a crypto community manager. So let's get straight into it. Well, what does a crypto community manager do? Well, they manage the community around a cryptocurrency or blockchain project for the sake of further adoption and success. Crypto community management is becoming recognized as the legitimate tactic for initial coin offerings to succeed and for them to sell out on their sale days. So when you hear about Tron releasing the BitTorrent token, when you hear about companies who raise funds like Binance Coin to have an ICO for their company, the success of it is linked to the crypto community manager. Okay, so aside from the actual software development, high quality community management is easily the most crucial task to undertake for a blockchain project. A crypto community manager is knowledgeable, and much of their time will be spent answering members' questions. But you also need to talk strategy with the admins and partners, so it's a two-way street there. Think of yourself as both a conversation starter and a help desk for the group. And as a community manager, your role is to initiate and moderate a meaningful dialogue between members. Well, what tasks will you be doing? I've listed 12 here. Firstly, you will strategize, whether that's helping people with their airdrops, bounties, organic growth, community management. That's a valuable investment to make for a crypto company. Strategizing to help them get their token out there, get their project out in the space on social media. You'll be helping them with making the right strategy for the particular token, because not all strategies work for all companies. Okay. Secondly, you'll moderate and act as the first line of support in the channel of the business. So helping users with technical issues, helping them with their questions. You essentially act as the online face of the company. Thirdly, you will grow and energize the worldwide community for example, Open Zeppelin. They're asking for this, Zeppelin OS. And that's what they're asking for their community managers to do, to be an advocate, a face. What else will you do? You will synthesize the vision and branding objectives into a cohesive strategy for engaging the community and executing the plan. Fifthly, you will report back statistics about the community health, which is the quantity, the quality. You'll report that back to the company and tell them how it's going, what avenues to pursue, what things to prioritize. 6, you will help community members to find their role within the community and build community ambassadors. The great thing about leadership is to multiply others so that you don't have to do all the work yourself. Help raise up other people within the community to be ambassadors. 7, you'll provide meaningful reports of discussion, sentiment, and feedback on the products. That's two ways as well. You'll provide the sentiment back to the company, and you'll provide discussion and feedback to the customers. 8, motivate leaders in the community to contribute code, content, and to evangelize as well as act as references. So motivating people, again, to spread the news about the company. Number 9, engaging business partners, user and community with content production on blogs and on YouTube or podcasts. So making engaging content that you can give out to your business partners, to the people on there making infographics, producing podcasts, YouTube videos, that kind of thing. 10, this is an important one, be the voice of the community when you internally provide feedback to your business partners and the product teams. So not only are you being the voice of the company to the community, you're also being the voice of the community to the company. So for a company like Ripple and XRP, there is a huge XRP community on social media, on Twitter, Reddit, Telegram, that kind of thing, Discord. You be the voice of the community back to the company to make sure the customers are being heard. 11, 2 more to go. Organize and run the in-person presence at meetups, at roadshows, conferences, hackathons. So when there's a time where you actually have an in-person, where everyone comes from online into a conference center or into a meeting place, you be there and run that meetup. Lastly, design initiatives network bootstrapping initiatives to engage and grow the community. Okay, so that's what you'll be doing. 12 big things. Okay, what skills are needed? I've got 14 skills that you are going to need to become a community manager. Firstly, social media skills. It's quite clear. You need to be able to manage the community on platforms such as Telegram, Discord, Slack, Riot, and Zendesk. So part of your job will actually be knowing how to use those platforms more than the average Joe. Secondly, as a person, have speed and accuracy. You need to be able to clearly and accurately answer questions from people in the community. You need to build your foundation as a participant in the community. You need to bring your A game every single time and stay in control of an escalating situation. If someone makes a payment and it doesn't go through, if someone tries to have an update and it doesn't work, how are you going to control that situation so that the community doesn't go against the company? All moderation will require you to answer correctly and as fast as possible. Okay, number 3, you need to be able to build the community. You need to be able to grow the community for the project. And by doing that, that's single-handedly the most valuable skill that you can have as a community manager. The faster you grow a community, the more you'll be sought after as a community manager. The faster you grow a community, the more money that you bring in, the more marketing, the more adoption that happens for that company, the more you're sought after, the higher your salary is, the more you can ask for in that next job. Something that's a helpful skill is a strong technical background. Now, when you apply for a job, they'll tell you whether they want you to have that or not. But as a general rule, it is a helpful thing because it allows you to engage in a high-level discussion, technical discussion with people. Number 5, experience managing an online community. As with all jobs, the more experience you have, the more you can show them that you can do the job, the more likely you are to get the job. But in saying that, some companies are willing to have interns and junior people who work alongside more successful and people who work alongside senior community managers. Okay. You need to have strong organizational and relationship building skills. You need to have excellent written skills, and being an extrovert helps because if you can get energy from the job by interacting with others, that will help you to do it more and it'll help you to be better at it. That said, introverts can also apply. I'm an introvert, but I'm interested in this as a potential. Okay, already be passionate about crypto. If you're going to be a crypto community manager, why would you do that well if you're not even interested in it? If the people who are coming to you are more interested in it than you? Everyone. Some people will probably be who are super interested, but make sure you're already passionate about it. Number 10, make sure you've already used blockchain technology before. So for example, buying XRP on a website like CoinSpot, using a website like CoinGecko to check the prices of cryptos, or maybe even using Tron D apps. This is all helpful to be someone who knows about blockchain technology and has used it before. 11, you need to have an understanding of how important a strong community is, because that's your job, is to build that. 12, be confident yet humble. Be ready to voice your opinion when it matters, but also not dominating the discussion. 13, you need to be able to use MailChimp or an equivalent software. Fourthly, you need to be able to have a proven track record of extreme ownership and the ability to go above and beyond. What are the benefits? Well, this kind of job leads to a lot of benefits. You will get a true stake in the company because you have helped build the company. Along with other benefits such as health and dental, they often are included in a job like this because it's an important job. Some companies, so I've inserted here one from a company that I've looked at, they give fully paid 18-week parental leave. That's pretty cool. Wellness, commuter benefits, free lunches in the office. A lot of these tech companies are doing that now to be competitive. You'll often get a computer setup of your choice because your work is done on the computer, so they got to help you with that. A lot of these companies, especially in San Francisco, in companies that are trying to be a lot more tech savvy and up to date, they have dog-friendly offices. They have 24/7 snacks and beverages. This is if you're not working remote, of course. If you're working remote, you have to provide your own snacks and beverages, of course. Uh, Unlimited paid time off. Whew, wow, that sounds good. Flexible work hours, having your 401k, which is like your superannuation plan, working. An opportunity to work in a growing startup. I'd say that's one of the bigger benefits of this, because this is an industry that is starting up, it's growing, it's taking off, it's booming. And the option to take pay in digital currency. So what some people are doing is, instead of accepting a salary, they are taking tokens from that company as their compensation, right? Interesting fact, David Schwartz from Ripple, he was he was one of the biggest players that made the XRP token alongside Arthur Brito, Jed McCaleb. He decided not to take pay in digital currencies, right? If he did, he would be a multi-millionaire at the moment because of the staking from back when XRP was just created, right? Okay, this is the big question you guys all have. What do these people get paid? What do crypto community managers get paid? The one place that I looked said between 70K and 100K. So let's head on to some websites and have a look. So here we've got cryptocurrencyjobs.co, and I've typed in crypto community manager jobs. Okay, they've got a bunch of stuff. So Veeam is a company asking for a crypto community manager in Ottawa, doing marketing. It's a full-time job, so it's not remote. Whereas below that, Blockstack has a remote job from New York. It's also full-time. Let's compare these two together. So you click apply now. A lot of them just say competitive salary. Let's have a look at Blockstack. Benefits include remote work options, token grants in addition to equity compensation, and a budget for learning and education. We also offer 100% paid gold health benefits, daily lunch, and our spacious New York City HQ is centrally located in Flatiron. There's another great website here, how to become a crypto community manager on Crowd Create. There's heaps of info there. You can find that online. Also, if you want to know even more, chainfield.com also has the same article. They give a bunch of good info, tells you what to do, talks about which platforms to learn about, what social media platforms. If you're looking for a job as a crypto freelancer, you can go on upwork.com, and that will provide a place where you can put your portfolio on there, you can put your resume there, and then people who want work can see you alongside all these other people who are working in that industry. So I would say that freelancing is actually a really good in this industry. If you don't have any experience, try freelancing and then show the business that you want to apply at, that you've had experience with freelancing. Well guys, this is my channel, Crypto Mitch. I'm talking about comparing cryptocurrencies. I'm talking about crypto on trial, so asking questions. Is it a scam? Is it ethical? Is it bad for the environment? We're talking about crypto jobs like this video, and I'm also going to be doing crypto app reviews. Now, not just apps, I'm going to be talking about how to do a course on blockchain, on coding. I'm talking about the Nano Ledger wallet, talking about wallets on your mobile, all these different apps, all these different reviews for crypto related content. So I'm trying to make my content specific to crypto, but broad down lots of aspects of how you can think about it. If you've found this content that has added value to you, please subscribe. Please turn on that notification bell, because I've got a lot of great content heading your way soon. So until next time, happy hodling.